You're live. It's working. Okay, cool. Very cool. We're going to just do some tests. Make sure everything is running. I want to welcome you to Elite Dangerous Daily. I'm your host, Draxter. And I am here in this wonderful system called HIP 29560. These guys did a great job. If you actually look at the colonization, everything in this system is colonized. Everything. Every single spot is colonized. And then the planets that have materials have been colonized, right? They put T1s down, like this one, A7B. And on A7B, they pointed you to go to Yttrium. Mark 270, 10 kilometers out. So, not bad. These guys are really impressive. Really impressive. Really good job. Really good job. I like when people are organized and they do good work. I really like that. And they help the community out. They're really helping the community. Right? Now, this might change completely, and this is why I wanted to start a little early. It seems like I am dropping frames. How we're doing? Always, that's why I start early, because I want to see if the stream is going to work or all the frames are going to drop, because YouTube has a problem. You know? It has a problem. It doesn't always like streams. And it looks like, I mean, I'm sending them 5,000 megabytes, 5 megabytes, because that's about the average. But they're kicking it all back. They're kicking it all back. Okay. So the stream is weak. I might have to. Okay, OBS is back. Let me see if I'm streaming. Okay, I'm streaming, but it doesn't tell. It's still dropping frame rate. What's going on? Okay. Okay. Are we good? Okay, we're good. Fantastic. It looks like we're good. Okay, so now we got good stream. Now we can turn on the waterworks. Let's get Twitch on. And let's get Kick on. 07 Frog RJB. 07. 07 followers on Twitch. 07 followers on Kick. 07 followers on YouTube. Okay, so I'm in system HIP 29560, and this lucky group, these very, very good group of people, colonize the system. There's dodecs everywhere. They're building dodecs everywhere. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dodecs. My goodness. But anyway, on the planet's surface, you got a bunch of locations where you can actually get materials. Now, if you know my streams, you know I've recommended that you do merit mining, or you do merit mining or some merit hunting, right? So that you can get the care packages. Now, the care packages is going to have every material you can think of. And if you do merit mining, the actual rings will also... Again, I'm dropping. What's going on with YouTube, man? What is going on with YouTube? I'm sending them 10 megabytes. And they're not accepting it. I don't know what's wrong with them. Okay, so... If you know, I've told you the care package is going to have all the materials plus the ring when you actually do merit mining. So the ideal place to get raw materials is merit mining, because you're not only getting the care packages, you're also going to get the materials that you're going to mine from the actual rings. Now, if you notice, when you're mining somewhere, it says low, medium, high, right, for the materials. So that means that you can have 3 categories of materials, right? So you're going to get your iron, you're going to get your mercury, you're going to get your cadmium. So you're going to get all the materials in those rings. So this has not really become obsolete. And I don't want to say it's become obsolete. If you enjoy doing this kind of mining, it's not obsolete. But if you require to farm things quickly, you can come to this location. Now, I'm going to put the location in the description below. I do have other places you guys can actually farm. And, I do that for you. If you're a new player, you have a place to go. You have a place to go to get materials. Now, I had a conversation with a friend of mine last night, and I want to be honest with you. I'm building a game myself, and I'm starting with, the basics. And I'm trying to kind of sort out what kind of player I want in my game. And I said to my friend that I want every kind of player. Because if it's going to be like other games, then it's just going to be a grind fest, and only 10-20,000 people are going to play ever. And I have aspirations for more. Okay? So we were talking about what kind of game it should be, what you should do in the game, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna build a system. That's gonna be a fantastic game, and I don't want to say to you right now that it's gonna replace Elite, but I want to say part of the motivation for this game is because of Elite. Okay, part of it is because of Elite. And, it was like these last few days I was thinking about, being a game designer for FDEF, because they actually have an application, they have an actual post for game designer. Okay? Now, if you know what a game designer does, principal game designer pretty much focuses on building games and sustaining games, right? So I've built 147 games for the worst kind of player, ADD and autistic kids. They have no attention span. So if you can get them to play, and they actually get to learn something, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying that this game's going to be for autistic kids, but I want to have an aspect of some kind of educational purpose. I have some aspirations for this game. So, in any case, I was thinking about it last night, talking about it last night, and I don't like grinding at all. I can't say I'm a casual player. I'm not a casual player. Okay? But the time that I do have, I don't want to waste it grinding. And I don't want to waste it flying to Colonia and back 36 hours. And it shouldn't be... that kind of gameplay should not exist in any game. You still SRV humping brain trees? Yeah, dude. But I learned that you just bump them, and that's okay. But I want to jump on top of them so they can feel love too, Hey, there's selenium. Alright. We need selenium. So there's better methods of getting your materials. Like I said, the best one is doing merit mining and because you get the care packages which has materials, and then you're going to get the materials off the rings. So you'll never run out of material. Actually, when I do merit mining, the last thing I ever have to worry about is raw materials. Okay? It's usually encoded materials or manufactured materials that I actually have to scrounge around for. Okay? So, FYI, this is not the best method. Okay? It's not even good gameplay. And it's just a grind fest. It really is a grind fest. Because you have to do a lot of it. A lot of it. I might have to come back here and do it again. But I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that the new mining that we're going to be doing, right? The new mining we're going to be doing is going to have these materials, so we don't have to do this kind of mining again. You know, it'll be something to the effect of mining the rings on the surface. Merit mining is pretty easy, dude. You just have to look up your faction, go for acquisition, or undermining. Okay, you just have to look for, you know, all you're gonna do is mine platinum hotspots, right? You have to mine metallic. You have to mine metallic rings. That's the only problem. You have to mine metallic rings. So, unfortunately, that's the drawback. You have to look for metallic rings. Otherwise, you gotta do subsurface mining, you know, or your pop rocks. You gotta blow up the damn things. Bro, you were heated on the dude that brought up Limpet yesterday. You chill today? Thought you were going to have a stroke. You were so mad. Hope you find your zen today. God bless you. Hi, Jinx. Thanks for thinking about me. You know what? I didn't want to blow up on a kid. Okay, but honestly, to tell you the truth, I played 15,000 hours. And if I'm streaming, you know, if I'm streaming, then I should know what I'm doing. And this is one of the methods of mining. Yeah, I blew up on a guy because he said, I did it yesterday. You didn't do it. Because if you did, you'd know it doesn't work. You know? It really doesn't work. If you do the limpet and flash launcher, you have to be above the surface, maybe about 700-800 meters above the surface, 200-300 meters away from the actual location. You have to be at an angle of about 30 to 45 degrees, and some players have recommended to be upside down. Some players have recommended to be upside down. So that's kind of, you know, I don't know how you feel about that, but that's a lot. That really is a lot. I tried it. I tried every method. I tried every angle, you know, because I wanted to make sure it doesn't work. And then Atlas Rand came out many times and did it himself. You know, Atlas is a good friend. You know, he's got his own channel. He's doing X4 now. But the problem is that he tried it, I tried it, Ricardo tried it. So if all these people tried it, and I have some kind of young person coming saying, yeah, I did it yesterday, it works just fine, it worked for me. No, it doesn't work for you. Because these guys are pros. You know, I mean, Atlas is better than me, and so is Ricardo. So, you're talking, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? So that's why I got angry. I got angry because you're a liar. You're lying to me. You know, don't come on my stream and brag about something you never did. Because you didn't do it. That's why I got heated. You know? I got heated because I came out and tried a million different ways, spent hours in, you know, different angles, fucking upside down at 1,000 meters. You know, it's what they did was, actually, I watched, who did I watch? I watched Joey, who was in my squadron. I watched Joey's limpets, right? And they didn't even hit the ground. They went through the ground. and then exploded below the ground, below the surface. So they moved the threshold. They moved the actual collision of the ground so that they can make colonization work. So that destroyed any chances we had in doing the limpid method. Okay. And I like the limpid method. Just sit there, blow things up, sit there, collect, blow things up, sit there, collect. It was great. It was great, and it was fast. But, I don't like when people fucking tell me shit and I know they're lying. You don't lie, dude. Come on. You don't have to brag. You didn't do shit. You didn't do anything. Okay? And when I test things, dude, I test things. Okay? Seriously. I put a good 4 or 5 hours into seeing if it works. Didn't work. I said, fuck it. The best method is what I said. Getting out of the ship and being able to interact with the material. That would be a great method to this location. Now, if we're going to mine, like we would rings, if we're going to mine the surface, then this might be the end of this type of material gathering. You get my point? No one's going to come out here to do that. So I'm usually I don't get pissed off, but I got pissed off because I know Atlas did it. I know Ricardo did it. I know another player in the guild did it. Joey did it. We all did it, and we all got the same result. Didn't work. That's why I got heated. I'm sorry. I apologize to you guys, but I won't apologize to a person who's straight out liar. He's lying. Okay? And look, you get stuck in these things. Great. If you want to get unstuck, just disembark. Let's see. Hijinks says, you're right. I get it. 15,000 hours, no slack job. Suggestion, FDev will never do. Set it so that you can have your pilot hover your ship and deploy limpets from the air. Would fix it. I don't know about that, dude. Because they fixed the collision. Do you know what I mean? They fixed the collision. So the problem is that the limpets go through the ground. They don't slow down for the material. They just go through the ground. You know what I mean? So that's the problem. So Phaser Rudox says, I go to Braintrees to relax. I go to Braintrees to pull my teeth out. We have, different things makes us happy. No, they run through the ground. They run through the ground. They go straight through the ground. They don't even stop at the ground. They run through the ground, and they're supposed to turn around and pick up the limpet in the pick up the material in the tree, but the limpet itself just goes straight through the ground, and then it just dies. Okay, so that's the problem with the limpet thingy. Okay. Oh, come on. Fuck, I destroyed it. What happened to my cargo scoop? Why did it die? Oh, never mind. Gotcha. So they just go straight through the ground because they lowered the collision so they can do colonization, because the buildings were a little bit high. They were above the ground. So they lowered the collision, and that lowered our possibility of doing the limpet thing, which is very sad. We were all sad in the squadron. We were all sad because we actually enjoyed it. I wouldn't mind being able to just get out of the ground, get out of my SRV, and just jump from tree to tree. Just like we did with the eggs. You know what I'm saying? Just like we did with the eggs. Do you remember that? But instead of going in goods, it would go directly to our inventory, which it goes to our inventory anyway. Right? When you climb into the ship, your inventory has the yttrium that you just collected. Okay? It's in your inventory, in your backpack, and your ship inventory. So, reality, the SRV is just one step. Okay? So, eliminate that SRV step, or you don't have to eliminate it. Just add the possibility of interacting with the actual material, and it fixes the issue. But if you're gonna make mining, now they're gonna do mining, right? They're gonna do mining, and you're gonna make mining where you can get these materials. That's it. No one's gonna come out to Braintrees anymore. Maybe Phaser Rudock will, because he wants to relax. But I definitely won't. You know, it'll be just like the geological sites. Nobody goes to geological sites. Nobody. I don't know, bro. I don't have Odyssey. I've been playing Legacy because I'm too poor to get a PC. the game can run on a this can run on a potato, man. You don't need a big game. You can even run it on a 1080. 1080, 2080. You can get used stuff. You don't need a massive you don't need a massive thing. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Jack. I really don't. I don't think it's just gonna be, because that wouldn't make sense. When you go to the ring, you can pick up materials too, right? You can pick up materials too when you go to rings. So why wouldn't it be commodities and materials, just like you do when you go to a ring? Then why would I mine on the surface? Do you know what I'm saying? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? If it's just commodities. So I think it's gonna be both. I want to be honest. I think it's gonna be both. It'll bring back the geological sites, because the geological sites are, nobody even touches them. Nobody even goes to them. Right? Jackster going to be disappointed again. You know, you say that. You say that, but I don't think so. You can't have one without the other. You're gonna have commodities and you're gonna have materials. I bet you. Okay? If I'm disappointed, I'm disappointed. No big deal. I'm gonna buy it on one account and that's it. I'm probably never gonna use it. Why? Why would you use it just for commodities? Why am I gonna... I'm not a mining person. I'm a mining for merits person. So it's not my cup of tea. You know, just to mine for materials, for money. I want to mine for merits. Give me merits. Let's get some phlegm in here. Right? Expect nothing and you won't be disappointed. You know, my fun thing, I want to be honest what I'm going to do. You guys, Jack knows what I'm going to do. Phaser Rudock knows what I'm going to do with the Rhino. Okay? I'm going to run over NPCs every single day. I'm going to run them over every single day. Every single day. So that will be my major purpose for the Rhino. Killing NPCs. You know, it's intriguing though, Jack. It's intriguing that they're doing surface mining, right? So it's not like... I want to see how many of those can we put down. Do you know what I'm saying? How many mining structures can we put down? You know what I'm saying? So is it just one location, or can you do multiple locations? Then it makes sense. Because you can do mining and drop 10 of those and then just go pick up cash like you do in in No Man's Sky. You have mining locations all over the place. So it's gonna be one location, or can you have multiple locations? Do you know what I'm saying? So then it's worthwhile. Maybe you can make some good cash. Who knows? That'll be a good thing. You know, you always find a purpose anyway. You know that. I mean, I was against the Caspian because it couldn't land on the ground. So I said, no, it's not the Caspian is not an exploration ship. And then I started playing it in combat, and I was having a lot of fun with it, you know, in combat. Then the Nomad came along and changed things. Now the combo of Nomad Caspian combo is phenomenal. It's great. Great for exploration. You can get to Colonia in about an hour instead of sitting on a fleet carrier for 18 hours. Right? So, you know, I was against the Caspian. I was pissed off as hell that the T-11 had a fighter bay. And now maybe the Rhino is going to go into the T-11. We don't know. Maybe that'll be a good combo. Caspian, Nomad, T-11, Rhino. You know, we're going to try it out. Let's try it. Try different methods. Try different things. You know what I'm saying? But here, let me show you guys. Here's what I was talking about when I was saying nobody goes to geological site. Here's a geological site right here. Okay? Here's a geological site. There's a crystalline fragment. There's a volcanic vent, right? Okay? Okay, so if you shoot these, selenium, look at that. Okay, and boom, you pick it up. You see? And I said nobody goes to these things. Is this the best way to get mats? No, it is not. I just said the best way to get mats is merit mining, or mining in general, where you're picking up materials from surface mining, rings, metallic rings, and I prefer to do merit mining because I'm also getting care packages. So the double whammy, the care packages plus the mining in the rings gives me everything I need. Everything I need. Okay? So the best way is merit mining. That's my suggestion. And not because I love merit mining, but because you get the maximum amount of materials. Okay, and then you get other stuff also. You get encoded, you get manufacturing. So not only do you get, come on, bump, not only do you get raw, but you get those. Yeah, you believe that? See, this drives me nuts. Okay. Anyway, so It is not the best method, but I'm going to show you guys this method because, you know, next week, if we get the rhino next week, it might be the last time that we actually do this. And I mean that. I really do. I do mean that. Phaser Redox doesn't think we're going to get materials. I think we are as a secondary. Like we do in rings. Like when you go and mine rings, you can get materials in rings. So all of a sudden now you're gonna have a whole bunch of materials and commodities. But if you can lay down more than one location, if you can lay down more than one location, that'll be great. That's what I'm thinking. It used to be the fastest, but I've tried power play. Is selenium the hardest to get still? Yeah, it is, dude. It is. Unfortunately. And you need this stuff for engineering. The engineers do not have this at their location. And you can't trade for it. Which, if I was FDev and they were nice, I would put it in the squadron carrier and people can use it. Sometimes you need one or two pieces and all of a sudden now you're stuck. You gotta go out and get yttrium, right? So it would be good if we can actually put it in the cargo, just like we did with Odyssey materials. It would be good if we can do that. If you're thinking about playing Elite Dangerous and you don't have a good computer, this doesn't require a mega computer to actually play. It really doesn't. And if you turn down the settings on a lot of games, like the bloom, the blur, whatever you want, anti-acing or whatever it's called, the game will run even better and your computer won't overheat. My computer barely even overheats now. I actually went to clean it yesterday. Whew, my God. Let me tell you. Come on, what the hell? What, are you stuck completely? I went to clean it yesterday, right? I want to say that I've never seen so much dust in my whole life. And I got a cat, so the whole half of it was dust, half of it was cat fur. LHS, there's Great Planet for Selenium, LHS 417, Planet 9. Oh, good job, dude. Nice. Thank you. I'll put that in my list. Hold on a second. Let me do that. I'm going to copy that. Thank you, Hijinks. See, this is why I like to actually stream. Because I got great players like Hijinks here. Hijinks, not Hijinks, excuse me. Who just gave us information that's very valuable. Now I'm going to put this information in the description of my videos. So this way, if brand new players or other type of players come and actually want information, I'll say take a look in the description below. So recommended by, I'm going to type here, this is going to be Immortalized Hijinks. Recommended by Hijinks. By Hijinks. 427. And I'm going to put the location in the description. There we go. Planet 9E A. Well, that's strange. 9EA. Planet 9EA. Okay. That's cool. So I'm going to save that. That's going to be in the description. And from now on, that's going to be in the description. Who are the top squad these days? Well, mine, of course. What answer am I gonna give you? Of course, it's mine. Nah, dude, I don't know. It depends what type of gameplay you want to play. You know what I'm saying? Depends on what kind of gameplay you want to play. But if what's my squad? It's the I don't even know what the hell am I called. Phaser, what am I called? What am I? I don't know what I'm called. Oh my god. I am the Order of the Dragon. The Order of the Dragon. That's my squad. But you know, it's mostly Brit, Australian, and German, but pretty much everybody's on hiatus now. Not many people playing in my squadron, so you're gonna find that. You know? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? So I put that down. Okay? It's gonna be immortalized forever. Here we go. Save. There we are. That's gonna be there forever. Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna check it out. So, you know, don't worry, Jack. If you know, I'm gonna go check it out. See if that's a viable place. But yeah, it says geological sites 17, 19, 22, 23. That's Face of Reddock is right. That's old that's old Horizon locations, because they stopped putting down locations like that. It doesn't say geological site 17, 19, 22. Well, and it doesn't say that anymore. They stopped doing that a while ago. But we'll check it out. We'll check it out. I have another location also. Okay. There's another one. There's phlegm all over the place. Yeah, I think that's a not Odyssey. I guess it worked on Legacy. I think that might be a Horizon location, because shit, I lost it. They stopped doing those locations a while ago. Those type, but the location might still be a valid one. But we're gonna try it. Very nice. All right. We're getting along here. Okay, we need phlegm. We have one more phlegm. Let's see. Why did you stop doing locations like that by added contact info or hollow screens at stations? That's actually I heard dumping mines or flak at Selenium Braintree site than using collectors. Yeah, that used to be a method, but it's not anymore, dude. They lowered the collision of the game, so now the collector limpets fly through the ground and blow themselves up. That was an old way of doing it. It's not that way anymore. But feel free to test it yourself if you want to get frustrated. You know, I did it for... I tested, I would say maybe 3-4 hours, 4 hours, to try to see if that's the case. And it's the case. You can't actually do that anymore. You have to be at the correct distance for it to work. Okay, then go and try it. Go and try it. If you know better, go and try it. Okay? I don't want to explode. I don't want to flare up. But, you know, I'm telling you that pros went out and did it, and it doesn't work. Okay? So go and try it. Go ahead. Go and try it. You obviously been playing a very long time. More than me, 15,000 hours, so you should know exactly what you're talking about. So go and try it. After 4 hours, okay? Come back and leave a comment in the video and tell me what you did. The last time that we tried it, Commander Joey, was doing that, and I was on the surface to see what the hell happened with the limpets. I think I actually even filmed it. So go and try it, please. This is by far one of the worst ways of collecting materials. I would walk you in PvP as well. Okay, that's nice. And now we're bragging. Pull out your dick and let's see how big your dick is. Let's brag, okay? Since we're bragging. Let's compare dick sizes. For God's sakes. Go and try it. Make a video, send it to me, and I'll post it. And I'll tell everybody, here's what this guy did. Okay? If you know how to do it, and you have a better method than this, I'll post it. Okay? And that's it. Okay? Find a better method, and I'll post it. I'm not going to get upset like last night. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to bother. Everybody's got a comment. We got to move to a different location. We just need a couple more. I want to max out this atrium. Here we go. We'll just get one more. There we are. He's Mr. PvP. I'm sure he's Mr. Ganker also. He ganks people. Brand new. He sits at the new location where people get started, and he's like, he goes there to gank people. I'm sure he does that. Mr. PvP. Goodbye. Alright, see, I didn't lose my cool. Did I lose my cool, Hijinks? Did I lose my cool? No. Right? Did I lose my cool? I didn't lose my cool. Alright, let's keep going. We got another planet to get to. Yeah, I kept it zen. Dude, if I keep telling people that we tried it, that we experimented, I mean, I know 5 people experimented. We did different angles. We did different angles, different elevations. We tried it, and it just 2 times. You need to go with a full complement of limpets because you're gonna run out. Another thing, it seems like you got to do it in an anaconda. An anaconda is better than anyone. So I've tried it. It's not like I haven't tried it, for God's sakes. I just don't want to continue talking about it. If this is not good gameplay, it's just not. It really is not. And I've recommended for them to actually change it, but they haven't changed it. They're coming out with new surface mining. So we'll see. Yeah, it's not really broken. It can be done. Okay? It can be done, but it requires too many variables for it to be effective. Okay? You got to be above 700-800 meters above the ground at a 30-45 degree angle, 200 to 300 meters away from the location, upside down. Okay, it makes no sense. They moved the collision of the ground so that the limpet goes straight through the ground. So there was no need for conversation. I mean, what am I going to talk to somebody who doesn't know what the hell he's talking about? What am I going to say to him? You know? What am I going to say? They moved the ground lower so they can fit colonies in there. 7FA. They can fit the colonies in there. Ogre B, what's up, buddy? So that's why it doesn't work. I mean, it works, but who the hell wants to spend all day just for a couple of seleniums? 2, 3, 4, 5. A. And it was a great system. I love the flak launcher thing, man. I did it all day long. Never had to get out of my ship. You know? Just had to restore my limpets. That's it. It was great. It was great. But then, boom. Colonization came, and that ruined everything. All right. Welcome those on Twitch. Welcome on Kick. Welcome on YouTube. Thank you for coming. Subscribe, check the like button, and leave a comment. Today I'm a little bit more relaxed and zen-like. I didn't blow up at a person who was telling me that he knows how to do things better, because he knows how to PvP. Okay, he knows how to PvP brand new players. Get my here. Sentinel says I prefer stacking massacre missions. Yes, you can do that also, but the fastest way is merit mining. That's the fastest way. At least that's what I found. Merit mining is the fastest way. Because you're mining the ring, so you're getting your materials low, medium, high from the ring. And then you when you get your care packages, they have materials in them also. So it's a double whammy. You never have to worry about materials when doing merit mining. So that's the easiest way, in my opinion. Actually, to get all your materials, if you get to level 150, 160 on your power play, if you get to that level, you're actually have enough materials to do all the engineers. Sentinel in Twitch says, I have a Braintree farm too. If I need something specific, I'm also aids, so I can get care packages from BH as well. Yeah, it's... But the best method, you asked me the best method, that's the best method. The worst method is this one, I think. And I'm only doing this because we're gonna have farming soon, right? We're gonna have farming soon, so not farming, mining, surface mining soon. So let's see what happens. Okay, so this guy left a message. Ruthium 90 degrees, 10 kilometers out. So I'm gonna get close. He did a lot of work, so it's good that we're using it. We're good. We're actually advertising. So 90 degrees, 10 kilometers out. Very nice. No PvP fight, dude. I don't PvP. I don't PvP. Okay, so we're gonna hit 10 kilometers. And 11. Ooh, not good. Let's see, we missed it or what? There's some brain trees, but not a lot. There's a batch right there. That's a nice batch. That's a nice batch. Very good. These guys are phenomenal. Good job, guys. So far, I've been meeting some good people. Like, I went out with the Galtia project, and they are impressive. Very impressive. Okay, I'm running out of fuel. I think you need nickel and iron for fuel, right? Let's see.
Low gravity warning.
We should get back in the ship. Let me fuel up. Surface prospecting is dog FR. I don't know what that means. Dog FR? Dog shit? Did I lose my panel? Dude, I lost my panel. Where's my panel? Okay, you got this one. I lost my panel. I lost my... Dude, what the hell? Alright, let's recall out. Ooh. I agree, Sentinel. That's why I'm actually doing it. You know, I'm doing it to show people what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't do this. Because you're gonna just... I'm not even on my... What is it? 4th? So this is ruthenium. So I got 3 more besides ruthenium. I gotta go and do technium. No, 4 more. Ruthenium, technium, selenium, polonium. 4 more. Okay, now it's working. Oh shit, that was great. Alright, so I'm not even halfway through. You're gonna spend hours doing this. Hours. Okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the surface planetary vehicle hangar, right? Show info. How do you fuel it? I forgot. Not the ship. Yeah, synthesize. Where? I forgot. I thought it was supposed to be in the modules. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was the right panel, right? Life support, fuel scoop, cargo hatch. No. In the SRV, is that what you said? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess because I wasn't seeing the window. Between ops and stacking massacre for merits, I have had surface prospecting in a long time, but poor news, players have to go through this. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, so it's just showing different methods of what to do, dude. I mean, I don't enjoy doing this, to be honest with you. Refuel SRV. You got enough? Okay.
Fuel replenished.
Alright. We'll go back to the location and actually this is a new account. By the way, this is a new account. That's why I'm actually doing it this way. Because if you have a brand new player, he's starting this game and he's doing this. Okay, how long do you think this player is going to be playing this game? Gameplay wise, you know, this shouldn't happen. This stuff shouldn't happen. You should be able to get out of your ship and pick it up, shoot it, pick it up, like you did with the brain trees. Not brain trees, the eggs. That was good fun. It was really good fun. Alright, let me do some... What did I come here for? Phlegm. Phlegm. It's not my preferred way of getting the materials, but I thought before the rhino comes out, I do this, and hopefully we get materials along with commodities in this new mining method. And some people say you're not, but if you're not, then shame on them. Because in rings you can get that. You can get materials. Ruthenium. Ruthenium.
Incoming message.
I'm a surveyor now. Yay. Sentinel says, I'm curious how it'll be, but there's no change in getting it for... There's no chance I'm getting it for arcs. Well, I'm going to get it for science. Okay, so I have a channel. And I want to run over NPCs with my new Rhino. See how fast it goes. Or will they knock me out of the sky? So I want to try it. You know, like every other new vehicle that they had, I'm going to try it. Because they say they have a new method of mining, so why not? You know what I mean? Why not? But I agree with you. If you don't want to do it, you shouldn't buy it. Anyway. Ruthenium. I don't know, do we ever use ruthenium? I don't even remember using ruthenium once. I know I use cadmium and selenium, but not ruthenium. Not ruthenium. I haven't had dinner yet. My girls are coming back tonight from Tokyo. I sent them to... They went to Hong Kong for 2 days and they went to Tokyo. Now my wife is going to start saying, we should move to Hong Kong. We should move. You could have your software company there. You can't. No, I don't want to do that. I know she's going to do that. So we have to talk when I get back. I'm like, I know she's going to do that. Fucking A. If you get stuck, okay, if you get stuck, just come out of the ship. Just get out of the ship. Phaser Reddox says, okay, we already did that. Also, laser mine the NPCs too. Some of those rare mats used for synthesis. And then Sentinel says, I feel like I only trade ruthenium down. I don't know off the top of my head what it's for. No, I don't either. I'll be honest. I don't either. I don't remember. But when I do merit mining, or even when I do operations, you get plenty of materials. Plenty. But operations is an end game thing, you know what I mean? Come on.
Cargo scoop deployed.
That's important. Operations is an end game mission, so this place has a lot of stuff. It should have more selenium than anything. Vanadium. Let's get some phlegm. Trading down into cadmium and synthesis, if you think about it. Yeah, that's true, dude. Or I can trade up from etc. I don't know. I don't remember ever using ruthenium though. For any anything. Yep. Tin. You need tin though. Cadmium. Yeah, imagine a brand new player doing this. Imagine a brand new player doing this. Because he really doesn't have any other method. This is not good gameplay. And if you want to keep your players, you gotta do good gameplay. You gotta make people happy. You know, this is just grind. And it's not even good grind. You see, vanadium should be able, you should be able to mine it on the surface and get it. So I think that's why I think you're wrong, Jack. I think we're gonna get the materials from the new mining method, along with probably new commodities. Who knows? Unobtainium. So we can fix our jump drives on our squadron carriers, so we can go further. But I do like the new CEO for this company. I want to be honest with you guys. I see things that are going on. She's going through the old files. She's rummaging through the old files, right? What the hell? So, because the Rhino's 10 years old. Seriously, it's not a new thing. It's not a new ship. Maybe the mining system is new, but the Rhino's old. And I said a few times, I said when my friend Ben, who's also British, you got that, Jack? I got an affinity for Brits. My friend was also British. He was like teaching me to play, and he's like, yeah, dude, I can't wait till the Rhino comes out. This was like 10 years ago. I'm like, oh, okay. What is the Rhino? Oh, it's gonna be like a battle tank. Oh, cool. But then, His business concluded in Shanghai, and then he took off for England. So we stopped playing together. So the new CEO, she's going through the old files. AFMU refills. Okay, so Phaser Reddock has told us what the ruthenium is for. AFMU refills. So if you are a long range explorer, you're gonna need those AFMUs. Is that AFMUs? Is that the repair ones, right? Am I thinking about the right ones? Was it the anti-missile system or some shit like that? I can't remember. Module repairs, yep. Okay. Yeah, so if you're a long-range explorer, you need ruthenium. Because you're gonna have to refill the AFMUs to repair your ship. I'm shooting those because selenium pops up sometimes. So, why not? Polyporous growth will have selenium. Okay, so this is done. We can go to another location. Let's head off to another location. I'm getting tired. Where's my ship? My ship. Too bumpy around here anyway. Oh, it repairs your FSD too. Really? Well, that's cool. Oh, that's right. The FS. Yeah, it repairs your FSD. That's true. That's true. Tin. This is funky. Look at that. Come here. Don't run away from me. Okay, so let's go to our ship and go to a different patch and get some more phlegm. Let's see, do we have any more phlegm around here? No. Cool. Yeah, so you do need ruthenium, right? You do need it, but you need the other stuff more, the vanadium, the cadmium. So you can trade down and keep some ruthenium around. That's important. 1 second, guys.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Oh god. Found out also there's a weekly Galtia FC shuttle going from the bubble and Galtia supply point back the next week. Ooh. Wow. That's a good thing, dude. That really is a good thing. Galtia Project, if you guys don't know, is a good group of people making they're making a road to the east side of Sajay, and basically I should actually just keep doing that patch without, I don't see anything else. To the east side of Sajay, they on the way there every 2,000 light years or so they build a hub. And I went to one of their hubs. Oh shit, that's pretty damn close. Let me see. 11 kilometers. Okay, that's fine. So every 2,000 light years, they have hubs, and then basically you can go there and colonize because they got every material under the sun. So you're never gonna run out of materials. You don't have to go running around, or you don't have to go with materials. You just go there and colonize. So if you're interested, Jack actually posted the Project Galtia website. They are a phenomenal group. I actually am very impressed. They're very impressive people. Very organized. Very, very organized. Unlike me right now. And they opened, it's like they have about 6 or 7 locations. No, they're working on the 6th one, I think. That's right. So you can go and colonize, and those systems have everything. You can go and grab some systems around that, Earth-like worlds, etc. I'm probably gonna do the one they got now, Arcades. I think I like that location. I like the systems around it. I might go up there after they finish building it. Oh wait, I don't want this. But the other group is the Mercs of Myken, and they are headed towards Colonia. They're about 10,000 light years from Colonia. So you got like 3 roads going up to Sajay, one going east of Sajay, one going to Colonia, which is west of Sajay, and one going straight for Sajay. So there's a lot of locations, but not a lot of hubs. So you have to find the hubs. Unfortunately, Mercs of Myken do not have... Come on, dude. I'm stuck. They don't have a website. If you colonize Neo Galtia supplies, I may well give you some help hauling. Oh, that's nice of you, dude. Very nice. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. No, it's definitely going to be around. You know what I mean? Definitely going to be around. There we are. There we are. Definitely going to be around. Up. Okay. Of course, this is exhausting. I don't know why you like it, Jack, but for me, it's exhausting. Maybe it's kind of like mining. I don't know. It's really exhausting. Okay. Mining is a lot more relaxing than this, that's for sure. It's exhausting too. I like colonization, that's my thing, you know? Colonization, like, is a stress relief. So, it's not bad. Tin. I like colonization. Can't say it's my favorite gameplay, but it's one of my favorites. It's the most relaxing for me, at least. It's therapeutic. It is time consuming, so you gotta have a lot of time. Right now I have a lot of time, but sooner or later I'm not. So I'm taking advantage of it. Yeah, it makes you drowsy, exactly. And so it's like, you know, you get you know, like, especially when I have insomnia, you get a full night's rest. It's like I go to sleep and I feel great in the morning. I don't know why. I don't know why it makes me so it relaxes me. You know? I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why. Yes, so FDev, I warned you, I told you, let us be able to interact with these. I told you. Now everybody on Twitch and Kick and YouTube gets to see the type of gameplay you guys design. You know? Luckily you did power play and we can get care packages. And we don't have to do this. Host, okay, says a feeling like they could have done more to make getting those blobs less of a pain in the ass. I suggested, because basically you could pick up the eggs that we did, right, in this one CG. So they got the mechanism. All they have to do is cut and paste that mechanism with the brain trees, and it's the same thing. It goes into your inventory instead of going into your goods. So you just get out, shoot it down, then interact with it. That's it. But this way, it's like, it's a pain in the ass. And it makes you very tired. It's making me tired and hungry. Do you know what I am saying? Yeah, so today I spent a better part of a day kind of putting together some ideas for games. Because if I do interview with FDev, they're going to say, well, tell us what's on your mind. What games would you design with our studio? And based on what Jack, you're gonna love this. I came up with a dinosaur game. Kix was laughing at me last night. He was laughing. Oh my god, a dinosaur game. Yeah, kiss the trees. Phlegm. We're looking for phlegm. We have any more phlegm? Yes. Phlegm. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to live in England right now. I gotta ask my family. Hey guys, want to move to England? It's not like I don't have experience. I know how to design games. And I gave him some great suggestions to make this game a million times better. You know? A million times better. Money making things. Money making ideas. Okay, let's see. A lot of polypores. We got one more phlegm left, but this site should have selenium. The polypores growth should have selenium. So the fact that we're not getting selenium bothers me. Yeah, dinos, dude. I'm dead serious. Since they love dinos so much. I don't know. I'd come and visit you in England. I'd actually take a pay cut just to work with them to fix this, mainly to fix this game. That would be my 100% motivation, just to fix Elite Dangerous. But the job is for a principal game designer. Principal game designer. You know? And I do have, like, I kid you not, about 147 games and about 80 something exams, like you test for testing, that I built. All web based. All web based. I even had I had an app I built with Flutter, but I live in a bunker? No. I don't believe you. Were you expecting World War III? Yeah. Very nice. Okay, so here was my idea. Okay, so let's use this as an example. Okay. So I'm in my suit. I have a karma, right? I'm gonna disembark.
Cargo scoop retracted.
So if you guys remember when we did the eggs, we walked around in our Artemis suits, right? And so all you have to do is shoot. You see, now it's available. Now I can pick it up. But I can't interact with it. You see, I can kick it around just like we could with the eggs, right? So I shot it, but I can't interact with it. So if I go here, can I press, if I press E, nothing. E, I can kick it. So it does have collisions, so I can actually kick it and touch it, but there's no interaction. So what you have to do is get back in your SRV and deploy cargo
Deployed.
and run over the goddamn roofnium. Okay? So if you can just get out of your SRV and basically run around and shoot things down, that would be more fun. Actually, you could probably make this a combat zone. You know, fight among the trees. Collecting materials and killing each other at the same time. So let's go back to the station. Let's go back to that that ground settlement and repair and refuel. And then this way. Oh, come on. Why are you moving? This way we can keep going. So if you can only interact with it, so if you think about it, the actual material goes where? In your inventory
Scoop retracted.
of your backpack. Where does it go when you're doing operations? In your inventory of your backpack, right? When you go from ship to ship or ship to fleet carrier, you're still carrying around your backpack with the materials. So I think it'd be great gameplay, and then you can come out here with your squad, and then you shoot up the place. You know, maybe FDEF can add some scavengers, make it a little bit more exciting.
Landing permitted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 03. Automated docking approved.
Yeah, that would be a good thing to do too. You can do that. You can do that if you want.
Landing gear deployed.
But you can touch it. You see, you can interact with it. You can kick it, but you can't press E key and pick it up. So you can't pick it up. That's what sucks.
Contact. Dispatching ground crew.
Let's see what. Maybe we can go inside and see what they got at the bar. You know. Let's disembark. Let's take a look to see if they got any goodies at the store. Also, if you go 2 kilometers out, the actual Braintree resets itself. Just FYI, if you guys didn't know that. So I learned this by doing like patches of Braintrees, and once I passed the 2 kilometer mark, it was they reset. They actually went back and they all reset. You get a lower value. You don't get the same amount of, like, let's say you got 30 the first time, you're not gonna get 30 again. You get 20, and then they start winding down. I don't know if you knew that, but that's what happens. So let's see what they got for suits.
I've got quality weapons for so, what are you after today?
I'm browsing your stock. Let's see what you got. 4 and 6. Ooh, Dominator 3. We're gonna buy that. Let's buy that. Wonderful.
That Dominator's a smart choice.
That
Space for
saves
an
you
extra
some
weapon,
money.
Better armor and shields are
Let's see, you
essential
got
if you're
6
headed somewhere
weapons.
dangerous. Oh, and don't forget to equip that suit into a loadout.
Look at that. The oppressor. My favorite toy. Too bad.
Anything else you need?
Sucks. How about
Always a
consumables?
good idea
What
to
do you
stock
got?
up.
Yeah, let's stock up. Because we don't have consumables. E-breaches, probably the best
Anyone
consumable
without at least
in the
a couple
game.
of those is asking for trouble.
E-breaches are so useful. It's great.
You never know when you'll need to top up your suit's power levels. That'll give anyone with a shield a headache.
So my girls are stuck at the airport. They said they have some
Taking down
weather and
someone's shield
they're
can
not
really
allowing
even
any
the
flights
odds.
to leave. So she's gonna call me when they board the airplane.
You're gonna give someone a really bad day with that thing if they aren't packing a shield.
So she might stay an extra day.
Those
yeah.
can make all the... Come back anytime.
Okay. Grimwald, what's up, buddy? These guys are notorious. Anybody who wears yellow shoes is notorious. A red suit and yellow shoes. Ah, good for you, dude. Did you still have bugs? Of course you had bugs. I don't even know why I'm asking. Were you able to get through doors? Did you have invincible NPCs? AFK a second. Let me get a drink. Really? That's not good. That's not good at all, dude. I hate to hear that because I actually love operations. I really do. But it's not the actual quest. It's not the actual software. It's the P2P. It's just not letting you guys play. Right, that makes sense. You want a 6 Mercoin card? Yeah, okay. I get you. That's useful. You can never have too many cargo racks. That's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna go out again. Again, the station is called Roofnium 90. Right, 90 degrees.
You made a
10 kilometers. So he's telling us to hit 90. So this way. 90. And then go out 10 kilometers. So Sentinel asked, I'm sorry I missed that. Sentinel said, so Rhino was originally scrapped for Scorpion, basically. Rhino was on the drawing board a long time ago, so I don't know why they ignored it. Yeah, I guess because they had the Scorpion, they ignored the Rhino. But they're going through, I guess they're going through all the databases, so... Okay, we're 10 kilometers. So we're gonna find out what other things they actually designed pretty soon. Here we go. It's a small patch. Do we have anything bigger? Here we go. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Ah. Wrong thing. Okay.
Low gravity warning.
Okay, so we're just gonna get more. 07 Sir Holy. We're gonna get more. Only a couple of phlegm. That's not good. Okay.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yeah. Alright, so we only have two of these. And the rest is polyporph. I mean, like, I need more, man. What's going on? Let's go somewhere else. Okay. Nice. Welcome to my stream. I am Draxter. We're doing the worst method of collecting materials. I did recommend the best method being merit mining, since you're getting care packages and you are mining metallic rings and getting materials from metallic rings. So use whatever you want to get your materials, but if you're a brand new player and you have no choice, this would be a way of getting materials to upgrade your modules. Now you don't need to fill up like I'm doing. I'm trying, Jesus, I did it again. I'm trying to fill up so I can, I'm trying to fill up so I can actually get the lower end stuff board. But you're one jump away from Sagittarius. Hey, congratulations. That's quite an achievement. That really is. That is a long way to go. It's a long way to go. So congratulations. Seriously, I'm not being facetious. Congratulations.
Gravity warning.
Did you do it in a fleet carrier? I had that, sorry. Alright, so looking for phlegm, right? Phlegm, only one phlegm. Come on, dude. Only one phlegm? Are you serious? Looks like I exhausted this area.
Cargo scoop deployed.
What a great way of mining for this stuff, isn't it? Okay, let's go back. Oh, how many light years was that? Wow, congrats. I didn't even do neutron jumps either. It took 3 in real life days for me to get here. Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. That's commitment, let me tell you. Okay, we're not finding any more. So we're gonna have to go a little bit further out. Maybe we can find a different patch. The instance should have reset already, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Congratulations, dude. That is quite an achievement. Quite an achievement.
Cargo scoop retracted.
That's quite an achievement. Let's go a little bit further out, see if we can find any more brain trees. So, need a nice cluster. Now we're here at this crater. Let's see if we can find something here. This is kind of weak sauce. Not much here. Let's go a little bit further out. See if we can find another patch. One bad thing about the Nomad, there's no cargo scoop. It's because there's no way to hold all that. Right? Here's a few, but not enough. Yeah, I don't see any clusters. There's a few here and there, but no big patch of trees. Well, here's something. Here's something. Okay, let's stop. Okay. Oh, 7 Sonic Boom. There he is. Are you able to check the system in Galaxy Map Kokokomi? I did tons of plat. What power play conflict zones trying to win the system? Are you Grom, dude? Are you Grom?
Low gravity warning.
Okay. There's some things around here, but it's not a lot. Might give up on Roofnium and the others and just wait for whatchamacallit. There is only how many flames? We got a few flames here, so let's pick up these flames and have a good time. Yeah, I might do some power play. It depends. I might do some power play. Oh, come on. Forgot.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Different microphone today? Me or you? No, it's the same one. You can't hear me? Testing, testing. You can't hear me? Or is it too loud? Sounds different. Oh, okay. I just boosted the volume a little bit so I don't have to speak so loudly. You know. Can anybody explain to me power play why my system has undermined when server down on Thursday? I don't know. I don't know. That's power play. Power play. I do love power play, except the nerf that they did with the minus 35%. I really don't like that. And here's the thing. People who complain about a game, okay, they usually leave. They complain first. This is the MO. Modem memorandum for someone who complains. They complain first, then they leave. So the thing is, if you're a developer, just wait a little bit, see if the actual, if they actually do leave. Because why am I going to change things around and make somebody happy that's going to leave? Like for instance, Megan. Oh, Dodec bad. You can't put Dodec behind the paywall. Dodec bad. Let's boycott Dodec. Let's boycott FDev. Where's Megan now? He quit. He quit. And that's what I was telling my people. I said, I guarantee Megan will quit. I guarantee it. And that's exactly what happened. Okay? Megan quit. Let's see, can we find any more? Phlegm? No. No more phlegm. Man. Let's go over here. There was another patch on the other side here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some phlegm. Thing is, people complain, and they leave. And then the game's changed, and you're left playing a new game now that's different. And I was trying to explain to him that the Dodec doesn't cost anything if they're giving you 400 arcs a week. What is it costing you? It's not costing you anything. In 1 year's time, you already have half the fucking Dodec. So in reality, the Dodec is free. You've been playing for how many years? Been playing. Come on, dude. This is ridiculous. I've been playing for what? Since 2017, right? Almost 10 years. Come on, man. So in 10 years, you get 20,000, let's say 20,000 a year. Right? 20,000 arcs a year. In 10 years, that's 200,000. That's 4 Dodecs. That's what I was trying to tell the guy. I was like, dude, just stop this crap. I prefer for the Dodec to be, pay to skip. Oh, but it's pay to win, no, it's not pay to win. You don't win anything. You don't get anything. What do you get? Nothing. You get absolutely nothing. Shit. Dude, it's just not hitting it. Yep. So, Megan's gone. He says he got his dream job. I doubt it. He looked very bored the last time he was streaming. Very, very bored. So that's the end of that. Ooh. Okay, I think we're done with this. Oh, there's one more phlegm. Let's get that phlegm too. that? Oh. Yep. I think we got it all on this side. Okay. Yeah, I told you guys. He's gonna leave. As soon as somebody starts complaining, starts doing boycotts, boom. Gone. They're unhappy with the game. No more Thargoid War. You know, he had a job anyway. So it's not the job. His family's always been there. It's not the family. What changed? He's not getting what he wanted. And then he did a boycott. That didn't work out. Anyway,
Retracted.
I think Ruthium is out. I'm not gonna do any more Ruthium.
Landing gear retracted.
So you guys gotta get the gist. I did two actual streams on this type of mining, jumping around from tree to tree. How exciting! And I'm not gonna complete the full list because
Frameshift drive charging.
it's just gonna be too time consuming. But I will get the Rhino, and we will do surface mining and see if we can collect materials from the surface mining. If not, merit mining. Okay? And merit mining for sure, I will load up on care packages and well, I just want carriers, right? I'll load up on care packages and materials from mining the actual asteroid field. So anyway, guys, I really am happy that you guys came along. I kept my cool today, even though we had some stragglers coming and trying to poke me. But I kept my cool. So this has been another edition of Elite Dangerous Daily. Mine as you will. My personal philosophy is that the best way to get materials, which also include manufacturing, is through merit mining. Do whatever you want, do whatever gameplay you want. Let's see what happens with the Rhino. I think we're still gonna get raw materials from mining. 07 guys, and I will see you again probably tomorrow. We're not sure. Might do some colonization. I might want to spend some time with my girls. I haven't seen them in a week, and see what they bought in Japan. 07 guys, I'll see you next time.